So hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be doing a detailed walk around review of the 2023 Tata Punch Pure Base variant. This pure variant has been priced at a price tag of about 5.99 lakh rupees ex showroom, and we'll be talking about this car in depth, each and every detail. So do stay tuned with us till the end of the video, and we'll be letting you know about all essential details and help you make the right decision while finding your dream car. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video.
Well, I'm sure by now all of you are aware that Woodmo are the online expert when it comes to spare parts, and the best point is that they have the spare parts for all vehicles available in India. So even if your car is out of production now, maybe you have a large generation model, even then they have the spare part available. They have the entire catalog, and the best point is that they have the same spare part from a host of different component makers, which gives you great flexibility in the pricing overall. So check them out today. Check out the app. It's available both for iOS as well as Android devices, and also check out the website for the latest schemes as well as offers.
So this being the pure base variant, you get a very basic key fob. You don't get remote center locking. So this is the kind of key that you get with this variant, but you can definitely get this upgraded from Tata Motors Genuine Accessories or aftermarket as well. This is a very basic accessory that is easily available in the markets. Let's begin with the technical specifications of the car first. So the Punch has been powered by a 1.2 litre 3-cylinder Revotron petrol engine. Churns out about 83 PS of power and 113 Newton meters of torque. It is a 3-cylinder petrol engine. Beginning with the frontal fascia now, let's begin with the upper segment of the headlamp, because you do get parking lamps which are halogen based, which appear like LED DRLs, but these are not. DRLs are only offered in the higher trims, but this here is a halogen based parking lamp, and this is the halogen based indicator. The headlamp is also quite basic. You get a reflector headlamp setup. In the higher trims you will be definitely noticing a projector headlamp setup, but this here is a reflector based halogen unit. You get a lot of plastic cladding which lends the car a rugged appearance, so that definitely is gonna help if you drive your car on bad roads. You do not get any fog lamps, but these are again available as accessories. The Tata Motors Humanity line has been finished in piano black or glossy black only, and you get this tri-arrow element which opens up to the horn and looks rather quirky. This here is the one frame view of the Tata Punch Base Pure trim. The approach and departure angles of this car are extremely impressive. Moving to the tire size now. The tire size is also pretty impressive considering that this is the base trim. You get 15-inch tires. These are steel rims of course, but these have been finished in a black paint scheme which create a good contrast with the white color on this particular car. The exact tire size happens to be 185/70 R15, so the width is about 185 mm. The ground clearance happens to be 187 mm. In the higher trims, it increases up to 190 mm owing to the higher tire size along with the alloy wheels. You will be noticing a lot of plastic cladding on the side profile as well. The ORVMs are manually adjustable and are offered only in this plastic finish. This is the black paint scheme, and this has been kept in contrast with the door handles as well. This is the LED indicator strip. The B pillar happens to be painted in black finish itself, which looks really nice. Moving on further, you get a place to install a conventional micro antenna, and the door handle for the rear doors has been mounted on the C pillar itself. If we come to the rear tail lamp cluster now, the tail lamps have been finished in halogen again on this pure variant. Higher trims will definitely be loaded with LED based tail lamp. All elements have been based out of halogen only, including the indicators as well as the brake lamp. The reverse lamp has been mounted here on the bumper, but in the higher trims you get a fog lamp, a rear fog lamp in place of this. The rear fascia is also quite attractive, but the tail lamps appear slightly small considering the overall dimensions of the car, but definitely the plastic cladding gives the car a rugged appearance. There are only 2 parking sensors on offer. So slight cost cutting on that part. You get this badging on the boot gate along with the Tata Motors emblem. Now one impressive touch here is that you get an electromagnetic tailgate release button on the boot, and this is the parcel tray that you get, and this opens up to a boot space of 366 liters, which is actually very deep, and the spare wheel is of the same size, which is 185/70 R15, so no cost cutting on that part. The boot space in itself can hold a lot of volume. Large suitcases can be kept here, but the loading lip is a slight disappointment. You definitely get a tire mobility kit now, which is standard across most variants in the Tata cars range. You won't be getting any rear wiper or defogger in this variant, but this is the high mount brake stop lamp. Let's get into the interiors now and talk about the kind of features and amenities that have been offered over there. The Tata Punch gets 90-degree opening doors, but unfortunately due to the space constraints I'm not able to display that to you. The interiors have been finished in a dual tone plastic tone with ivory and black, which actually accentuates the cabin, and you get only front two power windows on this pure variant. That is something that you will have to get upgraded in case you want rear power windows as well. The door handle is finished in piano black, and you get an umbrella holder along with a bottle holder and a magazine holder. So definitely full marks to Tata Motors for designing the practicality spaces. You get place to install your speakers because this variant does not get any infotainment system. So these are some necessary upgradations which you will have to get made. The seat is not height adjustable, so you can only adjust this for recline angle and bring it back and forth. The idle start stop button has now been removed from the base variants of the Tata Punch, so you only get the button for eco mode over here. You get adjustable headrests, which is definitely a good touch. Let's enter into the cabin and talk about the kind of features that this variant gets. So in terms of safety equipment, the Punch Pure variant gets 2 airbags, ABS with EBD as standard across all trims. This is the steering wheel. You do not get any steering mounted audio controls, but this obviously is the very practical horn pad. The steering wheel is adjustable for tilt, not for telescopic. On the left you get controls for your wipers, and on the right hand side you will be noticing headlamp controls, which include the headlamp leveling toggle as well. Now the MID, the instrument cluster as a whole is quite impressive because you do get a tachometer along with a speedometer, which is analog of course, and the MID is also of decent size. You get 2 toggles. The left toggle can be used to set your settings, basically your time, date, etc. And on the right you get a toggle to switch between average fuel economy, trip, A, B. So these are the 2 setting options that you get in this instrument panel. As I've already mentioned, you get a button for eco mode. There is no infotainment system on offer, so definitely you have 2 options to get an infotainment installed here. So one is an Android system which will be installed as a floating unit, but if we move down you also get space to install a single DIN music system. So in case you do not want to spend that much, you can definitely get a single DIN music system installed as well. AC heater are some basic features which have been offered, and this control panel appears like an automatic unit, but this is not an automatic climate control unit. This is manual only. You get a 5-speed manual gearbox. The gear knob is quite basic. You do not get any fancy finishing over here. This is the 12-volt charging socket. You get twin cup holders, a small cubbyhole space over here. Glove box has definitely been designed in a way that it is very practical. You get twin compartment. One is a tablet holder and the other is a document holder. No cool functionality here whatsoever. The IRVM isn't manually dimming. This is the halogen based reading lamp. You get a plain sun visor for the passenger, but you do get a ticket holder for the driver. Now in terms of overall plastic quality, you get dual tone plastics in the interiors, as I've already mentioned. All in all, considering the panel gaps, the plastic quality, etc., Tata Motors has done a good job over here. These were the interiors of the Tata Punch Pure Base variant. Do let us know by commenting down below how you like this package, which is priced at 5.99 lakh rupees ex showroom. The rear door is finished in dual tone again. You do not get rear power windows as I had already mentioned. So you'll have to roll down and roll up the windows manually, and you get a decent number of storage spaces over here as well. Now you do not get any rear AC vents, which is quite understandable considering that this is a sub 4 meter car. You can definitely fold the rear seats. You get a bench folding option along with 2 fixed headrests but no armrests on offer. Overall, the entry and exit aperture of the Tata Punch is exceptional, and that is why this is very practical for people who have any medical ailment, because it is extremely easy to enter and exit the car. So guys, this was all about this video. In case you like the video, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also turn on the bell icon so that you keep getting our latest updates from time to time. Thank you so much for watching this video.